So what advice would you give us to actually move from that firefighting to have enough time to invest on that call before it happens?
Yeah, time is your biggest limiting factor, and we all have this challenge. And I would say that customer success managers who are now, in working in their organizations and those that want to join have such a huge advantage that I didn't have when I started out because, we have AI. But before I kind of get into like AI, like what I'll mention is that there's a couple of things here. Like one is if you take on and you do more things, something has to give. Like you can't just take things on and just add to your pile. And so one of the things I do talk about in the book is around productivity and the idea of thinking forward, planning, looking at your schedule, determining what is the most important things that you need to do, who are the clients that you need to meet with, what are the projects that if you did this one project, it would make other things easier and just, make more sense, to get done. And so that's a starting point is you really need to be planning. A lot of people, including myself, and this applies both to people in customer success, out of customer success managers, leaders, you have to go into the week having some sense of what is it you're going to accomplish, what is in your calendar, and what are the things that you need to prioritize. And that's a starting point. If I was to use like AI, I was to give everyone a tip here, one of the things that you can do is that a lot of these AI tools like ChatGPT and Claude, they actually have something called an MCP connector, and it can connect into Google Mail, into G Calendar, and you can actually do a prompt like, please review my calendar in the last 30 days, or you can do 90 days, and let me know who are the customers that I'm meeting too much with, who are the customers maybe I haven't necessarily met enough with, and what are some other recommendations that you can make in terms of how I should better structure my calendar.
That
And
sounds
it's
crazy.